Welcome to Momentum Software Solutions. This is a short demonstration on Momentum Approval Advantage. Approval Advantage allows you to view, query, approve, and reject creditor invoices and purchase orders across multiple companies from one central location. The application is launched from Exo Business, Utilities, Momentum, Momentum Approval Advantage. Before using the main screen of the application, security needs to be set up for the users. This is accessed through File, Setup. In the first tab, we have set the Documents folder, in other words, where the PDF copies or scans of supplier invoices will be saved. The Security tab is where each staff member can be set up with their own security level, invoice approval limit, stock purchase order approval limit, non-stock purchase order approval limit, and allowed branches. For example, I am going to set up security for Janet, whom I am currently logged in as. There are three options for security level. None means that the user cannot perform any functions in Approval Advantage for this company. View means that a user can view and query invoices and purchase orders. Approval means that the user can approve, view, and query invoices and purchase orders. I will set up Janet with an approval security level. She will have all her approval limits set to $8,000. And she will be able to approve for Brisbane and Sydney branches. This is done by double-clicking in the Allowed Branches field and selecting the relevant branches. Save the changes. Going back to the main screen and refreshing, I can now see all the creditor invoices for Sydney and Brisbane. There are additional filters at the top of the screen. I can view purchase orders instead of creditor invoices, select to only see My Jobs, select by company database, filter on the purchase order or invoice status, select a date range, select a specific supplier, or select a specific job. I am going to view all creditor invoices that are awaiting approval. Scanned copies or PDF files of invoices can be attached to a particular line in the grid. For example, if I have received an invoice PDF from a supplier, I can open the folder location of the file and drag the file onto the relevant line in the grid. The PDF will now be moved from this location to the location specified under the setup. In this case, I have created a folder called Supplier Files under the Documents folder. Folders will have automatically been created with the company name, the year, and then the supplier name. This also creates a hyperlink in Approval Advantage, which the approver can click on before approving an invoice. If the approver then wishes to query an invoice, they can double-click on the Query button. They can then type in a query, and the status of this then changes to queried. Other users can then view this query, along with who queried the item and when. They can also add to the query. To approve the invoice, double-click on the Approve button. This marks the invoice as authorized and ready to be paid in Exo. For example, if I open up the supplier in Exo we can see that this invoice has been authorized. In the Documents tab, we can also view the invoice that was attached using Approval Advantage. To reject an invoice, double-click on the Reject button. Please note that all of these features will also work for purchase orders. Thank you for watching this short demonstration on Momentum Approval Advantage.